Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Live Long Pilates, and I'm here to do a 15-minute mini mat. This is my go-to warm-up, actually first thing in the morning. So I'm just going to do a few warm-up exercises and then go through the mat flow up through Swan. This is a great way to get in a little bit of Pilates if you are short on time. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll begin lying down on your back, knees bent, feet flat, and we'll inhale, allow that pelvis to tilt forward. Exhale, hollow those abs, melt the waistband down. And inhale, tilting the pelvis forward. Exhale, hugging that belly to melt the waistband down. Starting with pelvic rocking, gently releases the sacrum and low back and prepares you for the work ahead. And we'll do that just one more time. And exhale, melt. Let's windshield wiper the knees from side to side to feel east side and west side of the sacrum. I just felt my back crack. You may feel similar adjustments. Bring the knees back to center. I like to place my hands on the pelvis so I can feel it in my neutral. And we'll feel those abs draw gently in and up. Exhale to march one knee up. Inhale to lower. Keep the marching small. You'll notice my legs are coming up very high. And that's because I want my abdominals to do the work of this exercise. So I'm allowing my legs to kind of go slack here. And I'm hugging my belly to lift my thigh bone. Almost as if I don't have any muscles in my legs. And my core is what's lifting my leg. Two more sets. Last set. Letting the feet rest. Let's bring the arms long by your sides. Widen your collarbone as the arms reach long on the mat. Exhale to bring one leg into tabletop, then the other to meet it. Toe taps, beginning with single leg, with inhale to lower, exhale to lift. As you're doing your single leg toe taps, make sure you're lowering from the thigh bone and not simply dropping at the knees to let the foot tap. Hinge from that upper thigh bone, keeping that 90-degree angle. You'll feel a lot more core work. Exhale to lift. The challenge is to lower the leg as far as you can without lifting your back off the mat. So today I'm already warmed up, so I can actually reach all the way down to the mat with my single leg. Other days that's not the case. Our days are varied, right? Our bodies are different days, different times of the day. So just acknowledge that as you go through your toe taps. One more single leg on each side. Let's glue the legs together. Squeeze the inner thighs. Both legs lower for a double leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, hug the belly to lift. Now with both legs combined, it's even harder to reach that mat. You'll notice I'm not quite reaching it today. Some days I do, some days I don't. Only lowering as far as you can maintain that core control and the back in your neutral position. 4 more. 3. 2. 1. Let's place the feet down. Windshield wiper the knees. Already my core is pretty fired up. Hopefully you're feeling the same. Let's wake up our back body. Organize the feet hip socket distance apart. For bridging, press down into all 4 corners of the feet. Let's peel the pelvis and the spine up into your bridge. Hold it here, squeezing the glutes to open the hips and thighs. Articulate your spine down, upper back, middle back, lower back, sacrum and tailbone release down. Inhale. Exhale. Peel the pelvis and the spine up into your bridge. Stand in all 4 corners of those feet. So the toes, the heels, the inside and the outside of the feet. Arms are reaching long towards the heels. Lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Release the sacrum and tailbone down. Let's flow, lifting up. And I'm going to add my arms reaching up and overhead. Keep them there as you articulate your spine away from those arms, getting a bigger stretch, and then press the arms down. Peel the pelvis and the spine up into your bridge. Sweep the arms up overhead. Gently touch the floor behind you. Leave them there as you roll away from the arms, 1 vertebrae at a time. Press them back down. Adding another layer. We peel our pelvis and spine up into our bridge. We sweep the arms overhead. Still reaching those arms away as you articulate the spine down, 1 vertebrae at a time. As the arms come back, let's curl up into our hundreds prep. Resting down. Let's do that again. Press into your feet. Peeling pelvis and spine up. Arms reach overhead. Keep them there as you slowly lower. Articulating the spine down. Exhale. Curl up. Reach those fingers past your hips. Last time, I think we're ready. Peel the pelvis and the spine up. Arms sweep overhead. We leave them there as you slowly lower them down. Luxuriating that stretch. Exhale. Curling up. Now that we've found our hundreds position, 1 leg up, then the other leg. Feel free to stay here. I'm actually going to extend my legs into the hundreds position. We pump. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Lower all the way down. Flex your feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Here we go with our first roll up. Now please note that the roll up is a quite advanced exercise, so if that full roll up is not for you, feel free to bend the knees, feet flat, scoop the belly, work on your half roll backs to sit up tall. I'm going to continue with my full roll up, so you know your option if that's not happening for you today or in this moment. Or you can always practice by rolling up to where you get stuck and then rolling down. Or, as some of my students enjoy, use a TheraBand around the feet that can help you get past where you're stuck. I like to add a little pulse. 3, 2, 1. Pulsing helps stimulate the fascial systems throughout the body. So very gentle little pulses can help if you're feeling a little stiff, a little sticky. Squeeze those inner thighs to slowly lower down. We go one more today. Pulsing 1, 2, 3. Slowly lowering down. Single leg circles. So we'll bring one leg up. Then let's flex and point the foot. Stretching our hamstring. Working through the ankle joint. We're going to leave that leg up. The other leg is long on the mat, pressing down. 5 circles across. Reverse, taking it out by the armpit, circling around in it. Let's give it another stretch and switch. Stretching out our left, flex and point. This side is always tighter for me. I don't know about you. I'm going to leave that leg there. As you do your circles, I'm demonstrating with my legs bent or straight today. Sometimes I like to bend my knee if I'm feeling that hip click. So those are some options if full straight legs are not happening today or in this moment. Let's give ourselves one last stretch. And then we're going to hug those knees in. Can we rock up to a seated position? We go into our rolling leg ball. Squeezing inner thighs together. Inhale to roll back. Exhale. Come up to balance. 2 more. Last one. Flowing into our abs series. Here's our single leg stretch. See if you can keep up with me. I'm going to go through them one after another. Feel free to take breaks if you need to, or bring your hands behind your head. Last set. Double leg stretch. We inhale, reach arms and legs away, circle the arms around. Gaze is on the belly so that you stay curled up. Chin gently nodded towards the chest. Last one. Scissors. Pull, and switch. Pull, pull. That top leg, give a little pull, pull to stretch. There's that pulsing again. I am inhaling to pulse, exhaling to switch. Last set. Both legs up, hands behind your head for lower limb. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Bend those knees going into crisscross. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Lift up and over to stretch. 2 more sets. Last set. And give yourself a full body stretch after all of that ab work. I went pretty quickly without breaks. Feel free to pause this video and take breaks in between. Bring your hands behind your head, or even just do some of the flow and not all of it. Here we go. Can we roll up? Well, that would be a great thing to work towards, the continuous ab series. All right, legs reaching long, one heel each corner of the mat. We're sitting against an imaginary wall behind us. Our feet are flexed, spine stretched forward. We inhale, exhale, draw the belly back as you reach fingers and heels long. Then restack your spine, low back, middle back, upper back. Inhale, exhale, pulling the belly back as you stretch. And then restack the spine, low back, middle back, upper back. Each time, trying to get a little bit further as you're rounding up and over. I like to imagine I'm rounding up and over an imaginary beach ball in my lap. So it's not a forward fold, it's a spine stretch. Up and over. Let's take the legs a little bit wider. Arms are going to reach east to west. Let's twist and go into saw. So we're trying to saw off our pinky toe with our pinky finger. 3 little saws. Twist without moving our legs and hips. And saw for 3, 2, 1. I realize that these exercises are done with these legs long and straight. If your hamstrings are tight, you can always bend your knees. Or you can sit up on a bolster or a pillow and elevate your hips. Another great thing to work towards, trying to sit tall with the legs long. All right, flip on over. Coming onto your stomach. Hands slightly in front of you at the edges of the mat, nose to the mat. My legs are slightly apart. Press the hip bones gently into the mat to feel your glutes and hamstrings. Let's inhale, lift up, press up into swan. Exhale, lengthen the heart center forward. Inhale, arcing on up. Exhale. Come up as high as it feels okay for your back today. I do have a background in classical ballet, so my extension is quite high. So don't feel like you must come up all the way like I am. This should feel good, like a chest opening position. And lengthen it down. Let's press back into a rest pose. I like child's pose. You're welcome to join me in child's pose or another pose that feels good to you. Puppy pose, all fours, cat cow, all of that works. And that is it. You are done. That is my mini mat. So just a quick set of exercises, usually the first few exercises of the mat. You can do that every day when you get up or when you have just 15 minutes to get in a little bit of movement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.